I heard a story about a little birdie who was preparing to migrate south. And this bird, like many of us, had a lot of things to do before this migration could take place. He had to make sure that all the worms were properly stored in the bank of worms so that they could eat well, and all the twigs and all the brush and all the things to keep it warm and safe while he was gone. And in the hustle and bustle of all of this, he missed the deadline to safely leave for the migration south. And as he took flight, he knew in his bones that he had waited too long, but he flew high and he flew fast, doing the best that he absolutely could to make sure that he made it to his destination despite his late start. But no matter how hard he tried, no matter how fast he flew, no matter how vigorously he beat his wings, eventually the cold seeped into his bones. And slowly frost started to form on his wings, and it started with his beak going numb, and then eventually he got lower and lower and lower before he crash landed in a pasture. And this bird was distraught because all his hard work, all his preparation, it wasn't like he was being lazy, it wasn't like he was a Carolina fan or anything like that. He had done the best that he could, but life had just gotten behind. And as he lay there on the ground, getting ready to die, mentally he cried out to God about the unfairness of all of this because his beak was frozen shut. He couldn't even cry out in anger. But then slowly a shadow overtook him. And he looked up and saw the glorious rump of a cow. And this cow proceeded to poo on the bird. And the bird thought, how could this happen? Like, I did my best. I tried, but I fell, and I'm getting ready to die, and now I literally get to die in a pile of crap. It stinks, it's smelly, it's nasty, and the cow didn't even say sorry when he walked away. It was just a bad scenario. And as he sat there and he silently raged, he slowly started to notice that the warmth from all the poo seeped into his wings, and it gradually melted the frost. And the steam, even though it stank bad, it cleaned out his nostrils. And he realized that his Savior had come in the form of a glorious rump of a cow. And he now might live. And so he started to open his mouth and sing for joy. And that's when Satan sent one of his most notorious messengers, a curious cat. Brought over by the song of the bird in the poo, who dug him out. And the bird, overjoyed, thinking that God had blessed him, because now, despite the cow pooing on him, this beautiful cat, a wonderful, amazing messenger of Satan, had dug him out. And he started to shout for joy in the middle of the poo and sing and dance, and his little tweeps were glorious right up until the cat smiled and ate him, and he died. You see, the story teaches us three things about life. Number one, not everybody that poos on you is an enemy. Welcome to Passion Church, ladies and gentlemen. Number two, not everybody who digs you out of the pile of poo in your life is your friend. And number three, when you're in the middle of a whole bunch of crap, keep your mouth shut.